Good morning. Yeah. Hi, Emily, Christine, Dylan. Good morning. So I just had a interesting morning so far. You know, sometimes I wake up and there's lots going on in in my mind and sometimes I think that hi, honey. I think that things are happening. It is, even as we sleep. There's the psyche has a story running, and sometimes I wake up in the morning with scattered and this morning I was making coffee and listening to Muji, and what came to me, one of the people that were speaking to him, people come and ask him questions and in group and satsang, and was talking about the struggle that he was having to. He's had an awakened experience and a oneness experience, and I was listening intently because I could relate to this, having had the experience of completeness, nothing missing, totally one with the moment, with now, and having had that myself, I was also recognizing what he was saying was that the ego, the mind, had come back, and there was a struggle, you know, in what I realized, that the oneness, God, now, has never been part of that struggle. It's always the mind struggling with the mind, and um, and actually, it's just a distraction. It's it's a it's a play. It's a story. It may be a different story than us pursuing fame or fortune, or a different story than us, playing a victim over a perceived failed relationship, or but it's still a story. And I got it. It was like, oh my gosh, there I am thinking that somehow I can orchestrate with my mind this connection, this oneness. Funny. So there was just an awareness that the mind is very, we're kind of looking through the mind in a way to be in this oneness state, and yet the mind has been the manager for so long. It just is really doing all that it can to hang on to its manager's job. And my recognition over the years is that my mind as a manager has not been trustworthy. That I haven't been able to trust my crazy mind. That my crazy mind has all these filters of, not good enough and not strong enough and not, you're going to fail, and just those kind of things that we got conditioned. World is a scary place. Can't trust people. All of that stuff is there. Now we can deny it. We can say, "Oh no, it's not there." What happened to you? How did you get those? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The when we recognize that our natural state, beyond the conditioning of the mind, is a oneness state, a state where we recognize, whether consciously or not, it's happening. We are in this reality, this dimension, this world, and one with it. We're not separate. Only the mind separates us. So we can ask the mind to relax. We can use different techniques, if you will, to meditate, to pray, and to be of service. And the mind then can be quiet, and we can feel the intensity of the moment. Not a negative intensity, there's a wonderful intensity of the moment. And people since the dawn of time have done all kinds of crazy things to find this moment, and there isn't anything to look for. It is now. We have this perception drummed up by the mind that there's work to do, and well, there's a awareness being created, and yet that helps us to see, and yet the actual experience or the actual knowing of the isness of the now, of God, is I have to say is like in a way is grace. It's beyond the mind. So from the mind, it's impossible to go beyond the mind. But an awareness that we are not our thoughts, that we, and there's no struggle, just very quietly, okay, I'm not my thoughts. There's something else beyond my thoughts. I'm sure that, I imagine we get that. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it there this morning. Yeah, just sit with that. Yeah, just sit with that. And watch our judgments, surrender them. Watch our fears as they come up. Don't make them wrong. Just ride them into the moment. Here we are. Yes. Watch even the confusion as it comes up. And use confusion to be here now. All of those things in the mind can bring us into the moment. If we don't kind of get caught on that train of judgment, complaint, fear, anger, desire. Just watch it as it comes. And they're all the stones, if you will, that build the house of freedom. Yeah, I think that's it. A couple of quick things. It's Monday. We have a meditation tonight, and some people come to the house. We're also on Zoom. I'll put the information out in a few minutes of where the Zoom call is available, and I'll tag it to this, actually, the Zoom code for tonight, 7:30, and join me, either on Zoom or come to my place to hear. Tracy, hi honey, love for you to come and visit tonight. On our Zoom, come on Zoom if you want, but come to the house and be part of our little group. And yeah, you can do it. Okay, so another thing is that we're going to start soon, next week, I think. My gosh, no, it can't be next week. Well, maybe. I think it's the week after. We're going to start to read the Bhagavad Gita. Get a copy. Hey, get a copy of the Bhagavad Gita. And we're going to read this together. God knows where that's going to take us. Truly. It's quite a book. My teacher, Dr. David Hawkins, says that this book vibrates at over 900 in his scale of 1,000. So Christ consciousness is at 1,000. I know, you're saying, who's David Hawkins? Look him up. And yeah, he was an amazing teacher, and he's still an amazing teacher. He's past the physical form, but his teaching is still here and in many books. and videos, audios. Um, so yeah, that's coming up. So meditation tonight, and at 7:30 on Zoom or here at the house or Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and um, that's it. Okay. So even when this, if you imagine struggle, remember just be with that and ride that into the moment. Look, always the observer, always the observer, and yeah. Okay. Love you guys. Kind of feeling quiet today. Love you lots. Have a super day, and that's it.